Hey, New Life Church, how you doing? Can you guys hear me okay? Can you guys hear me okay? Can you guys hear me okay? Hey, Alex. I know there was an echo there. It was when I was working on doing a sound check here. So we'll give a couple more minutes, wait for some people to join us. We've already got 8 people on. So if you're here, drop us a line, say hi in the chat so we can see where you're at. I heard you okay 3 times. Yeah, so I had I've got, Tyler, I've got a little 2 computer set up here, so I can do the stream on one side, and I can do the YouTube, so I can view the chat over here. And I did a sound check, so you probably heard it like boom, boom. Yeah, that won't be a normal thing. That was just me listening to how it goes. So if you're just joining us and you're wanting to play, we're going to be playing Kahoot. The way that this is going to work, so you need to download the Kahoot app. Or log on to kahoot.it on your computer. Now, this is easiest if you're using your mobile apps. It's easiest if you have 2 separate devices. One to be on the YouTube channel, because that's where you're going to be able to see the questions, and you're going to be able to see the multiple choice answers to choose from, and then to have a separate device for your Kahoot. Now, if you're doing it on a computer, it's actually really easy. You can just open up the YouTube in one window, Kahoot in the other, and you can switch back and forth. Hey, Lewis's. But yeah, join us. Like I said, if you're just hopping in here, pop something in the live chat. Let us know who's here. Like I said, I want this to be a lot of fun. You guys feel free to hang out, make jokes, poke fun at the winners. However you guys want to do it, we're going to have some fun tonight. We are playing 2 different games. You have a chance to win you a large pizza for both games. So we got 2 different winners going on here. And I'm going to go ahead and put the code up here for the first one. So you guys, one, will have to, or get to stop looking at my face, and 2, start signing in so we can see who we got here. So let me switch over here. All right. So this is our first game that we're going to be playing. Now, we had a lot of fun last week. We did some 80s trivia, and Pastor James cleaned up. I did not give him any of the answers. So, but he knew them all. He knew them. I didn't even know the answers, but he got it right. This one, we're going to start off with something similar that I think is going to appeal to a different crowd. This is going to be 90s pop culture trivia. Perfect score. Yes, James, you had the perfect score. All right, so as you guys are joining in here, we're gonna wait a little bit more and get some more people to sign in. I'll give you guys about 3 or 4 minutes, so let more people jump on here. I will say, so even though you have 60 seconds per question, there is a lag on the stream. Now, it's not much. It's only about 10 to 15 seconds, depending on where you guys are at. But I would say do not wait for the answers here, James the first, or do not wait to submit your answers too long, because even though the screen might say you have 30 seconds left, you might only have like 15. So to jump on those. I would definitely say, now, the next option down from 60 seconds is 30 seconds, and with that delay, I just don't think that gives people enough time. So don't try to look up any answers. 1, because most likely you won't have time, and 2, that kind of takes away some of the fun from it. Now, if you know some people that you think are in your life group that should be joining up here, send them a text message real quick. Be like, hey, jump on this real quick. We're going to have a lot of fun. Have a chance to win some pizza. So we're going to give it about 3 more minutes or so, and then we'll get started to let more people jump on. I will say also that the code will be on the screen all throughout the game. So even if you join in late, or if some of your friends or life group members, if they join in late, so me, Allie, our team Cam, I got it. I like that. Okay. But yeah, even if you guys join in late, you will be able to jump in the game. You might not have a chance at winning, but I will say these aren't as easy as some of the other ones. Now, most weeks that we've done this, we've had one quiz I thought that was like super easy and one that was like super hard. These are kind of more on the harder side. Now, don't get me wrong. There's going to be some questions in the 90s trivia that anybody that was alive in the 90s, you're going to see it and you're going to know exactly what the answer is, but that's okay. So how you guys doing this week? You guys having a good week? Enjoying the sunshine? Wait just a couple more minutes. Let some more people sign in. We're losing some people. That's the opposite of what I want to see. So we lost James the First. I don't know who Inertial is. Super Team Cam, go. Yes. There's James the First. All right. So like I said, we'll wait just a couple more minutes. We got more people joining the stream. We're up to 9 now. So about one more minute and then we'll get started on this first game. But even if you're in the stream and you're not wanting to play, that's okay. Just come in, hang out with us, and hang out with us in the chat, guys. This is a great time to just connect with your, I was going to say 412 family, but it's not just your 412 family. It's your New Life family. Alrighty. So again, this is 90s pop culture trivia. This is everything 90s related and should be a lot of fun. So let's get started. All right, 90s trivia. Are you ready? First question. Which of these was a popular 90s fashion trend? Was it bleached hair, windbreakers, combat boots, or crop tops? Again, you have 60 seconds, but like I said, there is almost a 15-second delay, so you want to jump on these as quick as you can. Yeah, James, 90s. All right, so this one was kind of just a warm-up question here. There was no wrong answer. All 4 of these were correct. Now, this is like the only one that's like this, so I just want to kind of ease some people in here, especially if we had people who hadn't played before. But let's see who got it the quickest. So the Simmons are in first place, but only by just a little bit. Again, you get more points by getting these correct quicker, and you also get more points in the streak. So the more you get in a row, the more points that you get. So let's keep rolling. Question number 2. Which of these was not a popular 90s cartoon? Was it Rugrats, Hey Arnold, Animaniacs, or Kim Possible? Let's see what we got. A couple more people looking here. Again, if you're just joining in, you got the game code there at the bottom you can log in with. It's 5608984. Jump in. It's not too late to win. All right, so that was actually Kim Possible, which I believe came out in the 2000s. Alex Simmons in the lead, but James, the First, Cam, and the Lewises are jumping up on the board. So let's keep rolling. Question number 3. What is Steve Urkel's real name? This is the actor who plays Steve Urkel. What is his name? Steve Urkel. Waiting on a couple more people here. Again, just because it says you have 40 seconds doesn't mean you actually do. So you want to hurry. There you go. That is Jaleel White. Everybody got that one. Good. Okay, so confession mode here. I probably would have gotten that one only because I knew it wasn't Will Smith or Luke Perry, and I would have 50-50'd that. So Alex Simmons still in the lead. So let's keep going. No change to the board. Number 4, which Disney movie was released in the 90s? Was it The Little Mermaid, Snow White, Toy Story, or Tangled? Which Disney movie was released in the 90s? This one I would have got. Waiting on a couple more people. Yes, remember, no Google search. No Google search. Some of these would be really hard to Google search in a full minute if you had it, but like I said, you only got probably closer to about 40 or 45 seconds. So don't try to waste time. Let's just keep rolling. Oh, it looks like we got more people joining the game. That's awesome. If you're coming in late, join in there with that Kahoot game pin down at the bottom. Like I said, it's not too late to win this one. Plus, we're doing another one right after this. All right, good. That was Toy Story. Toy Story was the only one that was in the 90s. Little Mermaid was 80s. Snow White was way long time ago. And Tangled was early 2000s. So, any change to the board? No, the Simmonses are still in first place. All right, which of these was not a popular music group in the 90s? Was it NSYNC, Nirvana, TLC, or Fall Out Boy? Was it NSYNC, Nirvana, TLC, or Fall Out Boy? Yes, that was Fall Out Boy. So a couple people chose Nirvana. Nirvana was actually very much 90s, and they were the father of their genre there, or one of them. All right. Any change to the board? Alex still in first place, but Inertial is moving up onto the board. So let's keep rolling. All right. Which TV show was not created in the 90s? Was this Saved by the Bell, Friends, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, or That 70s Show? This is a tricky. There's a couple of them that I know for a fact were 90s, but it's 50-50 on the others. These are some iconic shows for sure. All right. So it says about 24 seconds, but it's more like 5. So go ahead and lock in your answer. There's that 50-50 guess. I know how that works. All right, it was actually Saved by the Bell. Everything else was Saved by the Bells, I believe, came out. It was created in the late 80s. Yes. All right. We had a big move up there. Team Cam jumped up to second place, and Steph and Jake are on the board. But Alex still has the lead, but Team Cam is catching up. Let's keep rolling. Which 90s movie was filmed at Stadium High School in Tacoma? Again, if you're just joining now, you can still jump into the game. The game pin's down there at the bottom, 5608984. You might not have a chance at winning this game, but you never know. But it's still going to be a lot of fun. Plus, we'll be doing a game after this. Which 90s movie was filmed at Stadium High School in Tacoma? There should be one of these that you would think you'd be able to roll out pretty quickly. I'm not meaning to give away any answers, but I don't remember any dinosaurs attacking any high schools. But that's just me. All right. It was the 10 Things I Hate About You. A lot of people chose Clueless, which was a great choice, but it was actually 10 Things I Hate About You. So let's see who got it right. The only person that got it right was Steph and Jake, which puts them well within reach of first place. So let's keep rolling. All right. Which famous artist had a TV show in the 90s? Which famous artist had a TV show in the 90s? Now, This to me was the gimme, but I'll let you guys decide. Is it Picasso? Was it Van Gogh? Was it Bob Ross? Or Justin Timberlake? Let's see. There are no mistakes, only happy little accidents. So that is Bob Ross. Yes. So one of my students who we at my old school that I taught at, we actually got to dress up on Halloween, and that's what she came as, was Bob Ross. And she had the afro wig, and she had like a frame, like a picture thing, and she would like hold it up in front of things and act like she was painting it, but it was like an empty frame. It was pretty cool. All right, that was definitely Bob Ross. All right, most people got that one right. So the Simmonses or Alex Simmons is still in first place, but it is still anybody's game. So let's keep going. All right, which of these songs was not released in the 90s? Was it Baby One More Time by Britney Spears, No Scrubs, TLC, All Star by Smash Mouth, and Bye 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 by NSYNC? Which of these songs was not released in the 90s? Waiting on a couple more. Like I said, it says you have about 20 seconds, but it's closer to about 5, so you want to jump on that answer real quick. All right, that was actually Bye 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 by NSYNC. That even though NSYNC was a iconic 90s band, the song Bye 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 didn't come out until I believe 2000 or 2001. Lots of people jumped on All Star by Smash Mouth, and I think that was because it was made really popular by the movie Shrek, which came out, I believe, in 2000, but the song was actually released on their album in the late 90s. All right. No change to the board because nobody got it right. So let's keep rolling. Number 10. What is this game called? I don't know if I would have called it a game. This was life or death. But, Tyler, I wasn't even in elementary in the 90s. Oh, that was from Savannah. Yeah, I see. So what is this game called? Again, this was not a game. This was life or death. And if somebody messed this up for you, I mean, this thing ruined friendships, okay? I mean, it was a big deal. It does say it in the pick. Oh, man, I missed that. I tried to go through all of these here. Yes, it does say it in the pick. This was... I'll wait until the last person logs in case some people didn't see it here. I don't know. So how many of you guys had one of these? Anybody had one? Or like some people, I knew people had like 5 of these and trying to keep these things alive. Like, yes, that is the Tamagotchi. And then you had the knockoff Tamagotchis. But they were, for those of you who don't know, what they were is these little virtual pets, and you had to feed it, and it pooped, and you had to clean up its poop, and you had to give it shots when it got sick, and if you fed it too much, it would die. So people left their Tamagotchis unchecked. You'd go through and you just feed it over and over and over, and then like it would just boom, and they'd have to start over. It was a big deal, guys. Everyone got that right, so no change on the board. So let's keep rolling. Number 11, a popular fashion trend in the 90s was to have one pant leg rolled up. True or false? Popular fashion trend in the 90s was to have one pant leg rolled up. Harder than Oregon Trail, yes. Tyler, you have died from dysentery. Yes, no, I'm with you. That was. All right, popular fashion trend in the 90s. Yes, that was true. And James, what do you think? We should bring that back? We should have like everybody on stage, like the entire worship team, when we come back, should roll up. Yeah, Oregon Trail or Oregon. Yeah, I'm with you, James. I saw that too. All right. So Team Cam has taken the lead. Steph and Jake right behind him, and they moved into second place, but still anybody's game. So let's keep going. Number 12, what basketball player starred in the movie Space Jam? Now, this one should be super easy if you have, in my opinion, any culture whatsoever, because Space Jam was one of the greatest movies of my childhood. Although there's a little asterisk that you could put up there, because from what I hear, they're making a Space Jam 2, and they've already got the basketball star lined up. All right, so it says about 27 seconds, but really you have probably about 15, so we can lock it in. If you don't know this one, you just close your eyes and pick coin. And I'm sure everybody knows about this movie here, but this is the greatest movie where the one, the only Michael Jordan played basketball with Bugs Bunny. All right, no change in the board, so let's just keep going. Number 13, what year did Boy Meets World premiere? What year did Boy Meets World premiere? Now, this one's one of the hardest ones because I had no idea. I definitely knew this was a 90s show. I definitely watched it from time to time, but the year it came out, I had no idea. I was able to rule one of them out. What year did this premiere? All right, we got 9 answers in. There we go. It was the year 1993. 5 people got it right. A couple people picked 1997, and a couple of people picked 1991. All right, we have a new leader on the board. Steph and Jake is in first place, beating off Team Cam. But it is still a close enough game that anybody could win. All right, what year was World Wide Web introduced? You know, this is back when Al Gore made the internet. No, I'm kidding. What year was the World Wide Web introduced? And for those of you who are, like Tyler was talking about, too young for even the 90s, you missed the beautiful days of dial-up internets, trying to get on the internet when somebody's on the phone. But yes, this was 1991. Only one person got it right, and it was Friday. Not on the board yet, but that could change. Question number 15. Britney Spears' first song, this is her first big song, was Toxic, Oops, I Did It Again, Baby One More Time, or Womanizer. Like it or not, Britney Spears was a major pop icon piece from the 90s. So what was her first single? It was definitely Baby One More Time. All right. So, James the First moving back on the board in third place, looking to claim that first place spot again. Let's see if he can do it. Number 16. What are these toys called? What are these toys called? Birdie, Troll, Furby, or Nightmares? What are these toys called? So, there were 2 acceptable answers for this one here. You could either call them Furbies or you could call them Nightmares. Both were acceptable, as both were absolutely correct. So, let's keep rolling. No change to the board, looks like. So, Chuck has one in his office right now. That's scary. I would definitely question Chuck's judgment on that. Those things were creepy. All right, number 17. What was Tommy's last name in Rugrats? What was Tommy's last name in Rugrats? Again, anybody who's a diehard Rugrat fan or grew up watching it should definitely know this one. Anyone else? I mean, pick a color, any color, I guess. He has a kid doll, too. I knew about the kid doll. All right, that was Tommy Pickles. Yes. People jumped on that quick. All right, the Shears are moving up a little bit in third place, or fourth place, sorry. But Steph and Jake still in first place here. Let's see what we can do. 3 more questions. Rocco from Rocco's Modern Life is what kind of animal? I'm not going to lie, I was not even allowed to watch this show as a kid. But was Rocco an armadillo, a dog, a wallaby, or a kangaroo? But this is definitely one of the iconic Nickelodeon 90s shows. Owned, Alex. I picked Dobson by dropping my phone. All right, what was Rocco? He was a wallaby. I had no idea. I would have picked kangaroo just looking at the picture. But no, Rocco was a wallaby. Let's see what that does to the scoreboard. All right, Alex Simmons climbing up a little bit, but Steph and Jake still in first place. Couple more questions. Let's see what happens. What city did Full House take place in? What city did Full House take place in? Now, this is an easy one if you've seen this, because in the intro and all that stuff, I'm not going to give it away, but yes, I knew this one. Instant karma. Yes, that was San Francisco, because Full House starts the intro, starts with that panoramic picture, whatever it is, of the Golden State Bridge. Definitely a San Francisco show. All right, no change to the board, so this one could be determined the first place. If Steph and Jake don't get it and Cam does, they will take over in the lead. So let's see. Which of these was not a popular 90s accessories? Which one of these was not a popular 90s accessories? Chokers, mood rings, butterfly clips, or silly bands? Remember, this is which is not, so don't pick one that is, because 3 of them are. It says about 28 seconds, but like I said, I would figure closer to about 10 to 15, so you want to jump on that answer as quickly as you can. All right, let's see who we got. All right, so the correct answer was silly bands, and most people got it right. One person jumped on mood rings, but those were a huge 90s accessory. I had one, probably multiple actually, and they were the cheap little whatever you got from the counter there, 25 cents. But let's see what that changes. So in third place, we have James the First. In second place, we have Team Cam, which means Steph and Jake took first place. Congratulations. You got 17 out of 20 questions correct. Runners up, we had Alex and the Shears in 4th and 5th place. Good job, Steph and Jake. All right, so we're about to get set up for our second game. Now, this one's going to be a less pop culture. I'm really excited about this one. I heard about this, and some of you guys, I hope you guys are as excited about it as I am, right? So, but we will be doing Shakespeare or King James Version. So what this is, now this is a really simple one. There is 2 choices for every single one. I'm going to show you a excerpt, if you would, a short 1-line passage, and you have to decide, was this written, is this a excerpt from a King James version of the Bible, Or is this from Shakespeare? So, now I don't know about you guys, but when I first started reading the Bible, that's what, like, I had the King James Version, and you could read it, and, like, of course I was, like, little, so, like, I didn't get anything from it. I know I'm not bashing the King James Version. It's a great version and all the stuff like that, but it's definitely sometimes a little bit hard to understand what it is. And this is going to be the original Shakespeare as well, which was also written in a very wordy, I guess, kind of way, just from the time period is what it was. We simplify our language nowadays. So we got 9 people joined already. We're gonna give it just a couple more minutes. We got some more people joining. If you're in the chat, feel free to no double pizzas. If you're in the chat, feel free to reach out to some of your life group and be like, hey, in a couple minutes we're gonna start the second game. You should join us. But yeah, this will be funny, James. I was so excited about this. I was looking through these, and I vetted all of these. I'll be honest, I didn't look at the Shakespeare to see where it is, but I looked up every single one of these Bible passages to make sure it was legit, and it is legit. So, and some of them are tricky. Some of them are really tricky. There's a couple of them that I think are pretty self-explanatory that you jump at them. But there's some where I read it, I'm like, oh, that's definitely this, and I was wrong. So Cam lost a member. Who did Cam lose? One of the Allie or Amanda, one of the two? Okay. Oh, Allie's on her own. She's like, forget you guys. Yeah. So it's okay. It's okay. All right. So we got 9 people. We'll give it about 1 more minute and get started. Again, there's still time. Text your life group and be like, hey, join us. We're going to have a lot of fun. I'm loving, guys, I am loving the activity in the chat. Like I said, that's one of my favorite parts about this is just being able to socially distance, connect with you guys. It'll be fun. It's fun. All right, but about 1 more minute, we'll get started. So again, if you guys are just joining in, this is going to be Shakespeare or King James. There's only 2 choices. I'm never going to flip the options, so I forget which order it is. You'll see it on there. But it's always the same. Like, one button will be Shakespeare, one button will be King James. So I'm never going to, like, mix it up on you or try and trick you. That would have been funny, but I decided against it. I did think about it, though. I really did. And we'll see how this goes. All right, let's go ahead and get started. And if you join in late or you're just joining in, the game code will still be on the bottom, so you can still join and see how you do. I expect there are going to be some people that this is going to throw off quite a bit. All right, Shakespeare or or King James Version. 20 questions. Are you ready? So the first one is vanities of vanities. All is vanity. Is that Shakespeare or is that Kahoot? Now, again, you have 60 seconds, but the delay, even at the best, if you're not having any issue, the delay is about 15 seconds. Some people might be closer to 30, so I would definitely recommend not spending a lot of time. There's probably not time to look these up, so you want to go. All right, so that one is actually the King James Version. That is from Ecclesiastes 1:2. Vanity of vanities, all is vanity. That is from the Bible. All right, let's go. James the first in first place. Yeah, James, you got to win this one, right? All right, Friday is in second. Cam, Allie, and Lewis. Let's keep rolling. Number 2, whoso findeth a wife findeth a good thing. Whoso findeth a wife findeth a good thing. People locking in pretty quick on these. So they got some people that look like they're sure on this one. All right, yes, that one was easy in my opinion. That was definitely the Bible King James Version. All right, that was from Proverbs 18:22. So let's keep rolling. In the lead, we still have James the First, but it's a very close game. Anything could happen. So let's keep going. Number 3, how poor are they that have not patience? How poor are they that have not patience? All right, that was actually Shakespeare. Although I could definitely see you make an argument that might be, but that is from the play Othello that Shakespeare wrote. Play, I guess you'd call it playwright. I don't know. Script, written word. I don't know. Something like that, right? Yes, that is Othello. Yes. All right. So Cam and Allie moved up into second place, but it's still anybody's game. So let's keep rolling. Number 4, stay with me, flagons, comfort me with apples, for I am sick of love. Stay with me, flagons, comfort me with apples, for I am sick of love. A lot of people locking in here. All right, that is actually the King James Version. So a lot of people jumped on and said it was Shakespeare, but that is Song of Solomon, verse 2:5. Song of Solomon, that's one that a lot of people don't talk about a whole lot, but yeah, no, that is from the Bible. Let's see who got it right. One person got it right, not on the board yet, so not sure who it was. Let's keep rolling. All right. Oh, that my head were waters and mine eyes a fountain of tears. Oh, that my head were waters and mine eyes a fountain of tears. Right. Again, even though it says 45 seconds, that was split again. That was King James Version. That was the Bible again. That was from Jeremiah chapter 9, verse 1. These are tricky, right? Jake and Steph taking over in first place, but still close game. All right. Uneasy lies the head that wears a crown. Uneasy lies the head that wears a crown. Yes, that was Shakespeare. That was from the play Henry IV. Rocky's moving up onto the board into fourth place. So let's keep going. For we brought nothing into this world, and it is certain we can carry nothing out. For we brought nothing into this world, and it is certain we can carry nothing out. Let's see what we're doing with this one here. Good. King James Version. That was from Timothy. That was actually 1 Timothy chapter 6, verse 7. Good. All right. No change to the board. The better part of valor is discretion. The better part of valor is discretion. Is that Shakespeare or is that King James? All right. Yes, that is Shakespeare. That is from the play Henry IV as well. No change on the board, so let's keep rolling. Weeping may endure for a night, but joy cometh in the morning. Weeping may endure for a night, but joy cometh in the morning. All right, King James Version, that was in Psalm. Specifically, that was Psalm 30, verse 5. No change. Oh, we did have a change to the board. Team Cam moving up just a little bit, edging up there. Question number 10. What a piece of work is a man? What a piece of work is a man? All right, that was definitely Shakespeare. That was from Hamlet. So, any change to the board? Allie moving back up. They're saying, Cam, get back down there. She's saying, I'll show you why I split off. All right. For there is nothing either good or bad, but thinking makes it so. For there is nothing either good or bad, but thinking makes it so. This is fun. All right, that was Shakespeare. That was also from Hamlet. See, we had Rocky, Allie, and Friday moving up on the board. So let's keep rolling. Allie wants to eat dinner tonight, right? She's like, my pizza. Okay, let's keep going. All right, all that glitter, it's supposed to be glistens, I believe, is not gold. Maybe it is supposed to be glisters, is not gold. I don't know. All right, that is actually Shakespeare. That is from The Merchant of Venice. All right, no change to the board. Some people are real good at this. That's impressive. All right, number 13. Yet man is born unto trouble as the sparks fly upward. Yet man is born unto trouble as the sparks fly upward. Yes, that is King James Version. That is Job 5:7. All right, Allie and Friday moving up. Let's keep rolling. Lord, what fools these mortals be. Lord, what fools these mortals be. Is that Shakespeare or is that King James Version? That was definitely Shakespeare. Actually, I guess it was both, apparently. Interesting. That was a misclick on my part there when I set this up, apparently. That is from, that was not King James Version. When I set this up, I guess I clicked that one. That was Shakespeare. Most people got it right. One person got a gimme, though. All right, that was from Midsummer Night's Dream. All right, let's keep rolling. Number 15. For what is your life? It is even a vapor that appeareth for a little time and then vanisheth away. For what is your life? It is even a vapor that appeareth for a little time and then vanisheth away. Is that King James Version or is that Shakespeare? I should make it a little bit bigger here. All right, that was definitely King James Version. That was James 4:14. All right, Allie and Friday moving up. All right, let not thy left hand know what thy right hand doeth. Let not thy left hand know what thy right hand doeth. This one was, I think, pretty easy for me at least. All right, so it says 25 seconds, but like it says, probably closer to about 5, so you want to click something in pretty quickly if you're still waiting. Looks like we've lost a couple people. Friday is Glenn and Missy Dorsey. Okay, good. I was wondering who that was. All right, so that one was actually King James Version. Everybody got it right. That was from Matthew 6:3. So we got a few more, so let's keep rolling. Any change to the board? Nothing really changed. All right. Number 17, give me my robe, put on my crown. I have immortal longings in me. Give me my robe, put on my crown. I have immortal longings in me. Let not thy internet drop, bellwether. We had that children's meeting today with Kamani and everybody, and Kamani's internet, I don't know what's going on at your house because her internet froze up like 5 times during the call. She said something about you guys getting a new router or something. So, yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. I think it's just because I know the internet as a whole is super bogged down just because so many more people are on it. I'm hoping that's going to be a big push to open up a lot of that this is going to create a big push in society to open up a lot of bandwidth. But it looks like a lot of people kind of got logged out there. The only one person got to lock in an answer for that. That was Shakespeare. So I'm going to wait about 30 seconds and let kind of it open up a little bit there and see what we need to do. If not, I can go ahead and end the game because we only have about 3 minutes or about 3 questions left and just kind of stop it here. Yeah, that's kind of only one person was able to lock in an answer here. Is it how many of you guys' app is still frozen? Because if not, like I said, I can just end it here. Only one person, like I said, was able to even lock in an answer on that one there, so it won't throw off the score too much. Yours is still frozen, Alex? All of ours. Man. All right, so let me go ahead and end the game. We'll stop it there and see who was in first place. I believe Steph. Tyler, keep going. It's the only way I can catch up. I love it. All right, but I'm going to end the game here. Let's see where we're at. All right, so we ended up with in third place, Friday. In second place, we had Allie. And in first place, we had Steph and Jake and Steph again. I'll double check to see how, I don't know, as far as the rules, I'll check with the official rule keepers on how this is going to work since we had one person win both games. But Allie was the runner-up in this game, so I will check and see. No dinner tonight. Yeah, James, Kamani was counting on you. Like, this is your night to make dinner, right? So you're like, we're going to win some pizza, but now you're going to have to grill out or something. So, all right, guys. Well, thank you guys so much for joining us. Sorry for the little glitch there at the end. I don't know what it was. I think maybe Kahoots got overloaded. It definitely wasn't on my end here because the Kahoot servers go out there. So I hate that for you guys, but so glad AMI meals. So, but congratulations, Jake and Steph. Congratulations, Allie. You guys did a great job. Allie, great decision splitting off. So, that's so good, guys. So, we're going to be doing this again sometime soon. We'll be putting it out on social media and stuff like that. But make sure you join us tomorrow, 10:15 at the foyer. And by the foyer, I mean the digital foyer, which will be on our Facebook page. You're going to have James and come on. It's a great way for just kind of hang out in Sunday church, social distancing style. And then we'll be doing our service on YouTube, Facebook at 10:30. We'll also, and James, correct me at the time, I believe you said it was 6 o'clock at night tomorrow night. We'll be getting to hear from James and Kamani, Chuck, and Amy as they kind of discuss the service. Guys, that's always a lot of fun too, so don't miss that. 6:30. Thank you, James. Yes, it's 6:30, not 6 o'clock. If you come at 6 o'clock, bring a book or something to read for 30 minutes until we get started. But, guys, can't wait to see you there. Thank you so much for joining. You guys have a wonderful rest of the day. Love you guys.